Have you ever heard of a story so tragic it sets the entire world on a path to destruction? Well, grab your seat, because today we're re-diving into one of the most heartbreaking tales in Norse mythology, the death of Baldr, the god of light, and how this single event kickstarts the countdown to Ragnarök, the twilight of the gods. In Asgard, the realm of the gods, Baldr was the most beloved of all. He was the son of Odin, the Allfather, and Frigg, the queen of the gods. Baldr was the embodiment of everything good, light, purity, and joy. Just his presence made the world brighter. But one day, Baldr began having terrible nightmares, dreams that foretold his own death. Worried sick, his mother Frigg decided to take matters into her own hands. She traveled through all the 9 realms, making every single thing swear an oath not to harm her son. Fire, water, iron, stone, animals, plants, even diseases, everything promised they would never hurt Baldr. With these oaths secured, the gods felt relieved. They even invented a new game. They would throw weapons and all sorts of objects at Baldr and watch in amazement as everything bounced harmlessly off him. It was a great party trick, and all of Asgard celebrated his invincibility. But not everyone was celebrating. Loki, the trickster god, the master of mischief, was green with envy. He couldn't stand seeing Baldr get all the attention. So disguised as an old woman, Loki went to speak with Frigg. He cunningly asked her if she was absolutely certain that everything Asterisk had sworn an oath. Frigg, unsuspecting, admitted there was one tiny thing she had overlooked, a small young plant called mistletoe. She thought it was too young and harmless to bother asking for an oath. That was all Loki needed to hear. He immediately went and found the mistletoe, and from its tender branch he fashioned a sharp, deadly dart. He then returned to where the gods were playing their game with Baldr. Hodr, Baldr's blind brother, was standing off to the side, unable to participate. Loki approached him and asked, "Why don't you join in and honor your brother?" Hodr explained he couldn't see to aim. Loki, with false kindness, offered to help. He placed the mistletoe dart in Hodr's hand and guided his arm. Hodr threw the dart. It flew straight and true, piercing Baldr, who collapsed on the ground, lifeless. Silence fell over Asgard. The laughter turned to screams of horror and grief. The brightest light in their world had been extinguished by a trick born of jealousy. This wasn't just the death of a god. It was a betrayal that shattered the trust and harmony of Asgard. The gods were devastated. Odin knew this was the beginning of the end. The death of the purest god was the first major prophecy of Ragnarök to come true. Frigg, heartbroken, sent a messenger named Hermod to the underworld Helheim to plead for Baldr's return. Hel, the ruler of the dead, agreed, but on one condition. Every single thing in the world, living and dead, must weep for Baldr to prove he was truly so beloved. And so messengers were sent across all the realms, and everything wept. The gods wept, humans wept, the earth wept, even the stones and metals wept. It seemed Baldr would return, but the messengers found one giantess in a cave who refused. She said, "Let Hel keep what she has." This giantess, of course, was Loki in disguise. Because of one single refusal, the condition was not met, and Baldr was doomed to remain in the underworld. The gods finally captured Loki and subjected him to a horrific punishment, binding him until the day of Ragnarök. But the damage was done. The death of Baldr set in motion a chain of events that could not be stopped. The cosmic balance was broken. Fimbulwinter, a winter lasting 3 years, would soon grip the world, a prelude to the final cataclysmic battle. The gods would face their doom, all because of one tragic mistake and a heart full of envy. The countdown to Ragnarök had begun. What do you think? Was Loki pure evil or just a catalyst for a fate that was already written in the stars? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy diving into these epic myths, make sure to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.